just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan. We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Second and 7. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll stay on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Play action now. Jackson. Now he'll run it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. The Chargers going to call on the field goal unit now. This about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Here's Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hot! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. His 6th touchdown now for the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The man in motion is Watson.
Go ahead.
Jackson going to keep it himself.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The man in motion is Watson. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. So after 1, the Jets have the advantage. They'll come up here 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. The man in motion is Watson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8.
Report! 13.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. Second down. Jackson. Out wide, setting up a screen for Rice. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. So last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. The extra point is good. And the Chargers are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. First and 10.
19 tight. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. A big play for the Jets. And even 30 yards. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
70 range. 70 range. Set go.
Throwing here on third and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is fourth and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer.
They're going to go, and it's Hall.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back near his goal line, Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not the greatest of efforts there, as this one will land out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10.
Rock 80. Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll find Hall out of the backfield.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll look to throw. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be taken down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Jets will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Tight end motioning left. They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Got it. Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Set it.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
18 rattle.
Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Play action now. Jackson. The throw on the run is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Jackson on the move. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Third down and 9. Jackson looking to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers going to take the lead. It's now 13-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Set.
They'll look to throw again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
A gain of 12 yards brings up 4th down.
So we are through.
The third quarter with the score.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
No, we changed it.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down.
Hey, report. Hey.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
60 Bobcat. Come on, set. Go.
Back to the air once more on second down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Report. Ready.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. Second down, Jackson. This one caught by the back out of the backfield.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
A design run here with Jackson. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Handoff here, up the middle. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up second and short. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. The man in motion is Watson. Down the sideline. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, L.A. Now, Jackson. Off he goes.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And the Jets will take over possession here at the 44.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the give, it's Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Another run here with Hall. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. As they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.